Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be budgeting for our paycheck number 2. So let's just jump right on into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one with one on the way. And on here we do all things cashless budgeting. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So I am using the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck workbook because we are back to budgeting paycheck to paycheck until we get back to being 1 month ahead. So like I said, this is going to be June's second paycheck, and this is going to be from the 6th. It should be actually to the 12th, yes. So the 6th through the 12th. So we are going to be budgeting a rollover from last week. We'll have income 1 and income 2. The rollover, we're budgeting $1156.71, income 1 $550, and then $1,500. Excuse me. And that equals to $3,206.71 to work with for this paycheck. Here, let's get in there. Now for our fixed expenses, I like to look at just really quickly so y'all can see, I look at my calendar and what bills I have to pay. I do need to cover my mortgage this week, and then our utilities, and then our electricity. So those are the 3 things that I'm going to be looking out for this week when it comes to our fixed expenses. So we have our mortgage at $1990.38. We have our utilities, and I want to budget that at $123. And then we have our electric, and I'm currently right now putting a little bit to electric each month to be able to build up a nice little credit so that throughout the months I can pay more of an even number instead of like these huge fluctuations. It's almost like putting myself on my own budget billing, y'all. So that is what I'm doing. And for this month, the bill was actually $134. So this will give me maybe around a $15 credit on there. So that is what we're looking at for that. So 1990.38 plus 123 plus 150. We are looking at 2263.38. And we'll minus that from the 3206.71. That leaves us with 943.33. Okay, and this now will be for our spending accounts. So there has been a small change to my spending accounts this week. So we have groceries, gas. Yes, y'all, I'm bringing gas back because I realized that I'm not focusing on my regular spending, and my vehicle is our family car. So we drive together as a family unit in my car on the weekends and all of that stuff. And so I really just felt like it should come out the household. I will supplement by putting more money into the household budget just to be able to offset that amount of money, but we'll see how much I end up putting in for this paycheck. That's why it's not really budgeted into this, but yeah, that's where we at with that, y'all, because yeah. So groceries, household, spending, we have eating out, and it'll eventually be kids, but right now we just have baby girl that I'm kind of just setting aside money for. So for this week's groceries, we are going to be budgeting $80 for this week. Gas, we are going to budget $50. For household, let me look at something, y'all, because I was talking about this in another video, but hold on. I know what I need to do. Oh, sorry, y'all. I need to see what was remaining for the month. So let's just do $59.65 for household. Spending, how much was I spending? I think spending was getting a whole like 75 is what I was doing, y'all. And we're just not going to put any money into spending, nothing into eating out, and we'll put the $15 for baby girl. That's what I'm going to do. Not stress myself out this week, okay? So we'll do 80 plus 50 plus 59.65 plus 15 equals 204.65. And we'll minus that by the 943.33 equals 738.68. Okay, so that is what we have to work with. And now we're going to come over here to our savings account because I did not stuff them last week. So I'm hoping to do that this week. So I am just trying to, and maybe I should do it like this. So maintenance, subs, miscellaneous, and we had for entertainment 30, for health 20, for maintenance 40, 63 for subs, miscellaneous was getting 25, for rainy day we had $10, emergency fund 23. We have been building that up nicely, y'all. Insurance is getting 50. Future is getting nothing. And baby girl is getting her $12. And I know this is going to be $273. So we have $738.68. Oops. So we'll do our $738.68. Ding, 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 ding. Minus $273 leaves us with $465.68. And we're going to roll this down here. And we'll do our loan. So y'all know, or if you don't know, I took our last two credit cards and I consolidated them into one personal loan for a lot lesser of an interest rate, which was so much better and so much easier to just focus on that one thing. I am going to start paying it every 2 weeks instead of once a month. So I did save up some money in a savings challenge. So we are going to start this week with paying that $250 and kind of get ahead and start cutting out that interest. So the first I'm going to do loan and a half. So that's the first payment and it's going to be $250. And so we're going to do that. So we're going to minus $250 and we will have $215.68 remaining. Okay. At the end of the week. So that is what we're looking like for our paycheck, you guys. And as we're right here, I'm just going to bring over my weekly checklist, my binder, just so I can stuff these really quickly with y'all as well. So I need to kind of clear this out here. And so we will have here, We have 6/6. We're doing a deposit and we are putting in $80. So that is where we are for the week. Okay. Then we have household. And household, if y'all see me zeroing it out, it's because it's been paid for. So it's not negative. It was just negative for the week. So it's just, there's no money carrying over to the next week. And so we're going to be putting in $59.65. So that's how much money we technically have for the remaining of the month. But household doesn't really get used a lot because I don't have to normally buy a lot of household products and things like that. And so I've already did most of what we needed for the month already. Although now that I'm thinking about it, we do have to get our grass cut. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. Spending, we're not putting anything in. We're not doing anything for eating out. And then we do have baby girl. And I'm slowly building this up because I am thinking to myself, I'm not sure if I said or mentioned this, but back in the beginning of May, we got baby girl's hair braided for the first time. And it's been lasting, but now it's time for us to take it out. And I would just love to get it braided again. It saves us so much time and energy, especially since she's been playing out in water. It's the summertime and all of that stuff. And so I need to start building up her monies a little bit more so that I have the money to be able to pay to get her hair done every month. Not every month. Well, yeah, about every 6 weeks, I would say, because that's how long we're trying to keep her hair right now. So I may do a savings challenge to build this up. I'll have to, of course, come out of pocket maybe again this time around. But then for like July, August, we should have money to be able to get her hair done. So we are all good in our wallet to get it being used for the week. This is where we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.